The woman was 9 months pregnant, yet she still insisted on bringing meals to her husband. Her husband urged her to go home and rest, but she wouldn't listen. Jenny was full of energy. Even after getting pregnant, she ran 3 laps every morning. At night, she had to dance for an hour before she could fall asleep. But one day, she suddenly realized the baby had stopped moving. Normally, the baby was always active, but now it was quiet, as if it had fallen asleep. The nurse checked and indeed found something abnormal, then immediately called for an ambulance. Jenny was rushed to the hospital, but the suffocating atmosphere in the ward made her uneasy. When the nurse wasn't watching, she slipped out to the hallway to clear her mind. There she ran into a woman who had just miscarried, her face pale as paper. Jenny's heart tightened in fear. That midnight, her husband was awakened by a knock on the door. To his shock, Jenny had run away from the hospital and walked all the way home, over 10 kilometers. But soon, she would pay the price for her recklessness. On the day of labor, Jenny used every ounce of her strength to deliver the baby, only to find it was stillborn.
Baby must have been very poorly in the womb, Abigail. She hasn't been able to breathe for us, because I think her heart stopped beating several days ago.
She had longed for this child, but before she could even take one look, she had to say goodbye forever. Outside the room, her husband waited anxiously. When he saw the nurse carry the baby out, he quickly asked if it was a boy or a girl.
It was a little girl.
Upon hearing the child was dead, his eyes immediately filled with tears. Yet in that moment of grief, something unexpected happened. Jenny's belly began to ache violently again.